the workshop, to the channel. I was looking at the dial indicator and I thought that would be cool if that bit was an actual clock. So I know that most of you who are watching are going to know what this is. There is the few who don't know what it is. It's a dial indicator. It's essentially a measuring tool, you know, measuring precisely. I was looking at it, the dial, the bezel, and I thought that would be really, really cool if it was a clock and it was scaled up bigger. Went on to Google and I just googled dial test indicator clocks, and straight away it brought clocks up for sale, and I thought, oh man, that's cool. I thought that will be a really, really cool project, man, to make one of these and turn it into a clock. I've got just an old clock and we'll fix that to it. Gonna go the new and take all my measurements and make some templates. There we go, man. Spent a wee bit of time there, made all the templates up. I dug out just all scrap bits. For these bits here, for this bit here, I'm going to use just a bit of softwood, and I think that we'll be able to cut that out on the lathe. Get these bits of that. There we go. Right, we could use this bit here. I hate waste, man. Right, so I know what wood I'm using now, so we'll work on the face. Alright. We're going to cut 3 layers, and the middle layer will be a bit smaller, and we can use that smaller middle one as the template for the plexiglass, and it'll all fit in nicely. Right, there we go. Let's cut these in. $10mm with this one, and scribe right on it. 5mm with this one, and this will be the bottom, middle, and that's going to be the top. There we go. Got the 3 cut out. Still need to cut the bit of plexiglass out, but show you what I'm getting at. So this is the dial bit. That will go in there. That will go in there, and I'll stagger the cuts. And then the bit of plexiglass will fit in here and sit on that bit. And then I've made this one a bit bigger, and that will sit on there like that. Just gotta start working on this now, getting these glued up in place. I think I might just use super glue to glue them. You can do the body now. Got them all roughly cut. I was careful to make sure that I got all these nice and straight, whereas I just roughed these bits and I'll plane them to get them the exact same size. So you're going to clamp them together and just go air the sander, get these bits the same. Right, done these ones. Let's head to these ones now. We can get the bit of plexiglass cut out for this. It's not a perfect circle inside, so I'm going to have to sand it, but I've got an idea how to do that. Nice. Right, next bit. I just want to get these bits glued together. Since I know that my piece of plexiglass is going to fit in there, we can get them glued together. Yeah, Joe, that'll be the perfect amount of glue. Right, we'll just let that dry for a couple of... I was meant to cut that 18, and I wrote it down, I know, but I cut it 10, so I made a new one, and I just put lines on it in advance where I still had the centre, for where I'm going to, like, do the wee bits. Do this the now, and then we'll move on to cutting this bit out on the lathe. I'll just do this bath cam. Let's make our wee probe. That turned out alright, man. One there, like that. That looks sweet, man. I'm going to put like wee chamfers on this, on these corners. So I still need to drill my hole in here. It's got to sit about there. About there, so I'll let it drill a hole. Right. Oak hardwood dowel here. So we just need to turn that down to just a tad L12. This should be dry now. It's been a few hours. Nice and dry. Started talking there, I thought I hit record, but I didn't. Nice. You shouldn't see the back bit with that. That's looking good. So I still need to do the notches and cut the angle here. See, I think I'll probably need to add one more line before I can actually draw my notches in place. I need to get all this off and get it all sanded. We'll make these parts. Oh. I'm just going to make it exactly like that, but we're going to make two. Right. We need a 5mm there and a 3.3 there. I think just cutting them out roughly on the bandsaw and then using the belt sander. That's a new blade I've got on there as well, and I can slow this bandsaw down. That worked nicely. So I'm pretty happy with how these have came out so far. I probably should paint them because that's black itself, so I probably will end up painting them. So on the actual clock, so they fit on, they fit on pretty good. This one's good, no problem with this one. The problem is this one here. So I want to make a cap, and as we see, I've not really left myself much room here. So I was wanting to make a cap that would go air the outer diameter of it. I'm going to put the minute hand in the mill. We'll make it a bit thinner. I hope I don't regret this and make a mistake. That's it. That's on there solid. Going down to the thickness I wanted, and the right last bit there just went jump. Sorry, but I should be able to fix it. It could have been a lot worse there, definitely. Going to go back to sanding. Right, there we go. Fixed it, and it's thinner now. Let's make the cap now. Just that wee bit there. I'll do it. We got it, looks alright, man. Right, so we're going to start cleaning these up and cutting these up. noticed I've got a wee gap there, but I think I can fix that. Get a bit of this. There you go. So let's get this glued up, and then we can start working on these wee bits on this. Excellent here. Maybe so. Yeah, right there, perfect. What I want to do now is move on to this bit. Turned out alright, man. Took ages, but well worth it. Well, look minted when it's all put together. Got all the bits now. We need to get this fitting in here. And we need this to come through enough so that we can get the these on. I'm going to have to hog out some material here. So I forgot about that wee teeny bit there, so I'll need to carve another wee bit out here. There we go. Move on and paint some bits, because I need to paint some bits before I can glue them together. Gotta give everything a wee clean. Sorry, set up. I honestly tried not to get black on the top or the bottom, but didn't quite work out. It's alright, but we can sand it. It is only the outer rim bit that's going to get glue on it, so do that. Let's do this. Once it's fully dry, we'll sand it to get it a bit smoother, because we're going to write on it. And this was the closest I could get. It's a metallic silver. So we're going to use this. I think this will be pretty close. Right, I've prepped this, man. It's looking nice. So So we'll get this sprayed, and I want to give this a couple more coats because it's a bit inconsistent in some areas, so a few more coats will benefit this. So whilst everything's drying, we've got these bits on the dial indicator, and they are for adding the attachments that you can add to a holder. You've got them up here and up here, but I'm just going to do this one. But we're going to do everything that we see there, apart from the, is that a QR code? Oh, there we go, man. That was tense. But as I always say, if you're always doing things that's comfortable, you'll never learn and grow. But push yourself out of the box of comfortability. Do the things that make you tense and anxious, and you'll grow. You'll learn. I'm just going to prep this, and then we'll get it all glued together. I made it dirty, man, just by working on it. A couple of wee dirty spots here and there, but see how clean it looks. Right there. So guys, take that. Let's pop this out here now to deal with a dial. Get around. Alright. Let's get the wee cap on. Oh. Go. We got on the edge. That's it. Alright. We just want to leave that to dry. That'll do. And I made these two wee bits to go in between. It to be a wee bit tighter, stiffer, so I'm just going to put a couple of drops of glue in here, and that will decrease the diameter of it. It'll make it smaller. And whilst that's drying, I've got 4 wee machine screws that I want to put in the side of it, so I'll do that now. Alright, there we go. That is what I wanted. Measure and get this hole cut for the actual clock itself to sit in. Right there. 29. There. Nine. And go for the submarines. Oh, there's the perfect size bit, man. We'll try and do. Perfect, man. Right, sweet. There's a wee bit I made. Just cleaned it up a bit. Let's get this on. Perfect, man. I forgot. Now you get the battery in there. Easy access to the battery. I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed building that. Just using materials that I had at hand, you know. It turned out better than what I thought. Really happy with how the dial looks. The wee hands, spent a lot of time on the wee hands after one got bent. The one thing that I would change is the size of the body. You know, when I first took all the measurements and times them by 5, I thought, you know, the body seems just a bit too skinny and small, and I regret sizing it up as much as I did anyway. Overall, man, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The hardest part for me was doing all that writing. It looks good, you know. Man, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was a really fun project, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. Maybe inspired to do something like this yourself. It's a really cool piece to have in your workshop, especially the fact that it tells the time. When I was putting the hands on, I did not put them at 12, you know, so the hour hand is off by just a slight wee bit. You can still tell the time, you can see the new that it's 10:15, you know. But man, I'm really happy with how it turned out, man. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I left the video a bit longer, just to show you all the ins and outs. And as I was making it, you know, I had the thought and the idea, it'd be cool to make one, but to have the probe actually turning the horns like a proper indicator, you know. Maybe something I can do in the future. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you like about it or dislike, or how you would do it differently. Right? As of late in the workshop, I've been so focused on my metal work, you know, building my skills in different areas and that, and I've not really had a decent woodworking project in a while. Even more content in the channel. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, alright? I'll let you get going, and I'll see you in the next project. Take it easy and God bless, guys. And don't forget, build something. See you later.